I see you're approaching Brightwall, a most charming little hamlet. And a perfect opportunity to acquaint yourself with the fine, honest people of this kingdom, far from the bustle of the city and the factory smoke. Of course, a less charitable mind would term them simpletons, but I encourage you to shop in their stores, drink in their taverns, and otherwise partake in their small-town pleasures.
I'll buy anything. Well, almost anything.
Ready for a drink? Jack of Blades cocktail. They don't make it with razor blades anymore.
I used to open myself to the world when it was different, happy, prosperous, peaceful. But that world is gone, and today's is a tragic and horrible place. I find myself feeling protective, sad, closed off. Is there anything left that is not evil and corrupt or broken and miserable? Anyone who is still innocent, pure, happy? The sight of one such person, no matter how small, would do so much for my spirits. I would open myself to the world again.
The economy's
You won't
doing
find
so
tastier
bad, I'm
drinks than
practically
mine.
giving my stuff away.
Looking good. That's a great look for you.
Wow! You're like a walking museum.
That skirt is to die for. I'm glad to know you.
Looking for a gift? Well, you've come to the right place. Feel free to look around. If you can't find a gift here, it ain't worth giving. Whoa.
Hello. How's it going?
A reliable way to gather a few followers is by simply interacting with people. Try it. I'm sure you'll make an impression.
Lovely day.
Ooh,
You look well.
this is nice.
Follow this.
Congratulations! Getting out among the people has paid off. Remember that interacting with the citizens of Albion is generally a reliable way to gain followers.
Oh, thanks. I thought I would starve for sure.
You've got some of the best clothes I've seen in a long while. I have your delivery.
Wish I looked half as good as you.
You! I'd rather dance.
Pleased to meet you.
Ooh, yeah!
Pleasant weather.
Definitely an improvement. Mediocre.
Hey!
Superb! Simply superb!
The library is closed by order of the king. We don't serve drinks, we don't sell chicken feed. Please leave before the soldiers suspect you of gaining any real knowledge. Oh, sweet papyrus! A real visitor! I'm afraid I was speaking the truth. King Logan has closed the academy. I'm little more than a custodian these days. By the holy bookmark! The Guild Seal! I haven't seen it since the old hero king last came here. Then you are?
The princess. Yes.
Oh, my. Please, come this way. Your father told me that one day a challenger bearing the seal would come seeking entrance to the reliquary, but I never imagined it would happen in my lifetime. It was he who founded the academy. I have often wondered how you would react to see it in its present state.
My dear soul, you're an odd fish and no mistake. Possibly a trout, or maybe even weirder, like a sea cucumber or something. Though technically they aren't fish. Anyway, you look like some kind of mutant fish thing. So there, yours sincerely, Arthur.
Here we are. I can't tell you how many of our researchers and professors have studied this door, hoping to unlock its mechanism. But I knew there was only one thing that would ever open...
When you find yourself in a sword fight, just make sure you gut the other fellow first. Easy, what?
Ah, hello, Jasper here again. I believe that amazing device is what is known as a flit switch. However, on the subject of amazing things, you will not believe what I have just found in the sanctuary. You should come back as soon as you possibly can. This sanctuary contains an armory, within which there are some truly remarkable weapons, heroic weapons, which your father left for you. This way, please. Now, admittedly, these weapons don't appear particularly impressive yet. However, according to the book, they actually change as you use them, becoming more deadly and developing fantastic properties. They are living weapons, and the way in which you fight with them determines how they evolve. Apparently, as you use it, the blade actually becomes longer and sharper. Imagine. According to the book, the hammer can grow larger and heavier with use. Incredible. Apparently, as you use it, the blade actually becomes longer and sharper. Imagine. That sword is certain to cut a swathe through your foes, and depending on whom you kill and how, it will grow ever more powerful. Well, now that you have a proper weapon, you should return to the chambers underneath Brightwall Academy. Ah, yes, the flit switch. Now, the way you activate these is by hitting them. Your new weapon should serve that purpose ably. Welcome to the sanctuary. That appears to be all of the gifts. Ah, hello. Yes, you'll recall that I mentioned that flit switches require a knock from a melee weapon. Well, it seems that was only partially correct. According to the book, only blue switches require melee weapons. The red variety requires magic, and to activate yellow switches, you must shoot them with a firearm. Fortunately, that section of the book also indicated where some firearms were located, and these weapons, well, they must be seen to be believed. Please return to the sanctuary as soon as you can. Ah, so the weapons in question were also left for you by your father. They are in the armory. Like the sword and hammer, these astonishing weapons evolve over time as you use them, becoming ever more fearsome. They can cause more damage and achieve other incredible effects. The rifle is the perfect instrument for engaging enemies at long range. The pistol is best suited to short ranges and packs a surprising punch. The pistol, excellent choice. You are in an enclosed space at the moment, after all. I'll keep the rifle here in case you change your mind. In the meantime, experiment and see what incredible properties are waiting to be unlocked. Ah, hello. That appears to be all of the gifts.
You have done well. Now, step into the light. There is much you need to know. Congratulations, hero. Touching the guild seal was an indication of what you could become. Reaching the music box has proven what you already are. No one but a hero could have done it. You have begun to learn what powers you possess, and there is still greater potential within you. But you have only taken the first step in your journey. Albion is crying out for a revolution, and for someone to lead it. Winning supporters to your cause will be hard. Leading them against Logan will be an even greater challenge, but it's one you must accomplish.
I'll make him pay for what he did.
This is not a matter of personal vengeance. As long as your brother sits on the throne, Albion is in great danger. Open the music box. It will show you the truth.
This is my Albion. Its cities will bow to my law, or they will burn. Its mountains will bend to my will, or they will fall. This is my Albion. Its people will do as I say, or they will die. Its future will be as I decree, or it will end. I've seen what must be done, and nothing will stand in my way. We will be greater, and we will be stronger, no matter what sacrifices we must make. This is my Albion, and I will see it destroyed before I surrender it.
If any part of you still doubted the necessity of a revolution, you have your answer. The kingdom will face its own annihilation under your brother's rule. Now, do whatever you must to gain your first ally, for you cannot lead a rebellion without followers. Sabine is a good man, and his people are strong.
You've amassed enough money to buy a house. Houses are excellent investments. Besides, you'll need somewhere to live if you meet that special someone.
Blessed index cards. You made it. This is cause for great rejoicing. Albion has a hero again. If ever I can be of assistance, I will be honored to serve you.
I knew you would succeed, madam. You now have proof positive of your heroic status, and I believe Walter has made some progress with the mercenary problem. He is waiting for you outside the local tavern.
You look really stylish.
Rattling good stuff.
Best establishment in Brightwall.
Woohoo!
Rarely do I like something as much.
Yes, indeedy! Good one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the
nice.
ticket.
I sell the best items in all Brightwall.
Rah, rah, rah!
Yes, sirree!
Oh, yes!
Woohoo!
I sell the
Yeah!
best stuff in Brightwall.
Oh, yes!
Excellent! Deserving of a most emphatic huzzah!
Yay! Oh, yes!
Rah,
Yeah.
rah, rah! Oh, we've got all sorts we have.
Oh, hey!
Yep, that's the
Hey!
ticket.
Yeah!
Wish I looked half as good as you. Ooh! Definitely an improvement on the mediocre, that. That top looks good on you. I really need some help. I won't forget it, ever. I need you to pick something up for me.
How curious that Sir Walter should have chosen a tavern as your rendezvous point. I do hope he's finding some way of occupying his time while he waits for you.
Give me just your old gold coins, you know, the dirty scuffed ones.
You were successful then. Bloody marvelous. You'll be glad to know I have some information on the mercenaries Sabine mentioned. They're led by a man called Saker. He used to be a soldier, but always had more in common with bandits and cutthroats than the military. His men are holed up in a small fortress in the mountains, so it won't be easy to get in. But I have a plan. Come with me. One of the mercenaries. A cold-blooded killer. His name's Clarence, but everybody calls him Jimmy. He was drinking in the pub all day and generally making life unpleasant for everyone. It wasn't hard to get him completely pickled. These young thugs. Bloody lightweights, if you ask me. Anyway, take his clothes and you'll have a free pass into their camp. Just try not to think about what those stains might be. You're not likely to convince anyone without a bit of extra effort. Even these idiots will notice if you don't have his beard or tattoos. I'm sure you can get hold of what you need around town, though. In the meantime, I'll find out who to talk to about getting food to the dwellers. They might not have much to spare here, but they're kind people. They'll just need a little convincing. Anyway, good luck dealing with Saker and his mercenaries. It'll be your first taste of real battle. But I know you'll do just fine.
You appear to have earned enough gold to purchase the rather repulsive items you require to complete your mercenary disguise, a most impressive feat for a member of the royal family. Of course, should you have acquired a taste for labor, you may continue working for as long as you wish. You have several new suits. Those will make dressing easy. You do look the image of a mercenary. May have something to do with the fact that you're dressed as one.
Perhaps you're not so good looking after all.
Care for a drink? We have a shortage of some goods. Great money for anyone who can help out.
You won't find lower prices anywhere. Guaranteed. Only way to get me this.
Don't waste food ever again. Amazing pistachios.
Being low on gold isn't much fun, is it?
Who does your hair? Looks great.
Yeah, it may be expensive, but it's worth every ounce of gold.
You have a new facial hairstyle. I I suppose that ensemble is a viable solution if you've grown bored with your other clothes and your gender.
Maybe you should look into
Rediscover
cosmetics.
your youth with my patented makeup.
We're all going for a drink. Go on, let's see. Find a pub. A gold coin would make my day. And you'd never miss it.
My dear Bernard, one of these days the chicken god is going to come down from his celestial coop in the sky and peck out your eyes. So there! Yours sincerely, Arthur.
One quest after another, on and on and on, or will you hang it up someday?
Rock bottom prices for rock bottoms.
You're paying top gold for a top quality item.
You've got a new tattoo design available if you're feeling under-adorned. Whatever you feel comfortable in. An excellent choice of tattoos. Although I'm hardly an expert on the matter, but still, you have my admittedly ill-informed vote of confidence for what that's worth.
Have you seen a mirror lately?
No finer goods in all of Brightwall.
boy! Oh! Oh! Oh!